Hello everyone. Welcome to ZSR. Today we're going to be watching the winners bracket semifinals of the Wicker Randomizer Season 8 tournament. This is Lyric versus Laz. On commentary today we have the lovely Tanjo and Logger. And our trackers today are Bobby and, of course, 2000 Alex. I don't believe I have anything else to say besides it's going to be a really fun race. This is semifinals of winners bracket, so really high level runners, and we're just gonna see some fun stuff. So have fun, you guys.
Yeah, we got some Wind Waker action. Pretty hyped. How you doing today, Loger?
Pretty good. How about yourself, Tanjo?
I am doing just fine.
Just fine.
Yeah.
You're still in the bracket, yes?
Excellent point, because I am not.
You're not. Okay, so
I am not.
Okay, it's been a while then.
Yeah, both you and I have made our exit, but two runners that have not are the runners featured today in the winner semis, Lyric and Laz. In fact, neither runner has lost a game yet in the tournament, but that all ends today. One runner moves on to the winner bracket finals, the other moves down to the lower bracket. And I don't think they know their opponent yet, but yeah, high level race. I'm sure we'll see some solid stuff here on both runners' side.
No, absolutely. I believe it was Lyric practicing some pretty high level tricks, so hopefully we get to see something like that as we get into the beginning. So we've got delivery bag.
Delivery bag as our starting item. Not bad.
Very fun item.
Yes.
Very fun item. Wouldn't say it's my preferred starting item, but you take what you can get.
Yeah.
So what we got
From
here.
Forbidden Woods to Mulgara, interesting.
Really fun.
Yeah, only one windfall path. You know, that's a rarity right there. Usually it's just 4 windfall paths and just play the seed out. How are the gods foolish is sort of nice. Blue Chew's having bombs. Very nice. I mean, there's a world around that. You could maybe find all the shards first and the swords and get trial bombs. But I don't know if... I mean, it depends on where the spoils bag is, I suppose. But
one kind of thing I felt is very odd about this season, like compared to say Mini is despite there being a plethora of checks, like absurd amount more mini blends, it feels like we get the shards and the swords almost like generally on average quicker. Like it's pumped up. It's like either all at the beginning or it's spread out generally pretty good, but. So I do think there is like a percentage chance, it's not zero, that they might be able to skip Blue Chew entirely, but I don't think
we'll see.
Make that assumption right off the bat. So it'd be a small time save. I do like that Horseshoe's foolish. Also outside was foolish, so that diamond step
I don't know. Whenever I play, I just kind of blank on the path hints, honestly, and I mark off the foolish hints. So I never really commit them to memory. Yeah, they're not quite as strong as like another randos.
I always try to make sure
in my opinion,
all those hints. For sure. I like the little peek at Lazarus. I've never done that before. So they peaked at the top of what's that one called?
Cliff Plateau.
Cliff Plateau, thank you.
Yeah.
No, I haven't read this game in a little bit while. The Buster out into commentary is they did a little peek there to get to the platform. Never.
Yeah. I'm always like you probably can tell with enough practice, but I'm always scared to miss peek because you know it is pretty far away, and if there are spikes, it can be a little hard to notice. Like I don't even know if it was. I mean, obviously it's not spiky because Laz doesn't go in there. And it looks like Plateau in its entirety is dead, so kind of just an unhinted barren island. It is.
Okay, didn't fall. You gotta start bringing there.
Yeah, that's another thing that people have like said that they started doing is like knowing which shard matches which number and stuff.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And
You always
yeah,
start
I
with
also
the
don't
first
know. I don't
Okay.
keep track of that either.
Okay,
But
yeah.
that's why I'm eliminated, I suppose.
I guess. Maybe. I mean, it's definitely one of those things where having that ability to memorize that sort of stuff can be the difference between you winning and losing.
For sure, yeah. Oh, Lyric?
Always take what you can
Oh,
get.
going to the look up button up on
I mean, could get power boxes here, for example. Or I guess maybe low shot one. I think it was
No,
one of my
there.
races. I spent like a good 3 minutes here trying to get pot drop storage.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's like never again will I do a trick like that. And I would definitely suggest these ones, but they probably make this better than that. Don't try tricks that you haven't practiced.
Vanity. That could be useful, right? Yes,
That's-
Fire Noise is not hinted. So, I mean, Delivery Bag Star and Cabana Deed. Usually Cabana is like one of those checks that actually open up pretty late because it's just behind so many items. You know, bombs, grapple, delivery bag, deed, and hammer. Or not, did I say bombs? I meant hammer.
Yeah.
But
I got you.
yeah, now we have 2 of them, so we're halfway there.
Yeah, delivery bag and the deed. I mean, if they really wanted to, yeah, they could go early, I guess, but I don't see a necessary reason why they want to. No, we need grappling. But if they got grappling, they could go a bit early, but generally speaking, I don't think many like or feel the need to go to Cabana just that early.
Well, we
This
do
is
see
fun,
Laz
right?
go into Cabana. I mean, there is a ho-ho here too, so if you want to play for the shard hints, it is... it's not bad, I guess.
I like that. We might see a Wind Waker dive to get that top chest there. I don't mind that at all. Okay, so that was
Yeah.
the same shard I want to say?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, so we only know what shards are. It looks like Laz will be going for the Wind Waker dive here.
Okay, so we have our first route divergence here with Lurk heading to Outset into Diamond Step, which was hinted path. Yep. Makes sense, pushing your paths early to get good items.
Let's see what Laz is. Will this be rewarded? Ah!
Okay. Yeah, that was pretty good. Now I can start collecting those chews for a bomb bag. So I assume Laz will delay Windfall until she has maybe those 15 blue chews. Not sure.
Could depend on any of our barrier paths because getting those extra rolls of 5 shoes, nice first try.
Nice.
Might make it a bit difficult to get those shoes. And
Okay. And Laz immediately goes to Windfall. So yeah, I was incorrect in my prediction. I mean, you need to go to Windfall eventually anyways. It's not too
so
bad.
delaying it for just that one item seems a bit probably not worth it, I guess, from Laz's perspective. So Nighttime Windfall is also pretty standard start.
Yeah, we saw a spiky there on Transparent Chest. I feel like that one hasn't been spiky for me for quite a while. But you know, that could be our try for Shard 5.
Maybe.
And Bobby pointing out Laz not doing Mila, or at least saving it for when she has Fire and Ice arrows.
That's interesting. Definitely just a choice. I wouldn't say it's necessarily correct or incorrect. We'll see if that works out for them.
Yeah, and doing the spoils check too. It can be a little tricky to like remember to do the spoils check when you can because logically they require grappling hook as well. So
Oh yeah, that's definitely a very, very we got magic. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I don't have any items to use the magic yet, but definitely will come in handy.
When did Laz get bow?
She just got it from Maggie.
Oh,
So
okay.
we got-
Yeah, I was looking at the other screen for a second.
Yeah, we got bow and the ghost ship chart. Back to back. And Feror's Pearl on Lyric's side.
Getting a lot of good items right off the bat.
Oh, going to the war pot, maybe
Which I mean,
accidentally.
like, so I like getting a lot of items early on. I'm sure basically everyone does. Like,
True.
I guess one thing they have to kind of steal yourself about is you probably have like so many spots open now, and it's like, okay, what do you choose now? Whereas, War Master Yoinkin.
Yeah, I think she intended to do that because she wants to leave this dungeon via the warp, so
Oh,
she
okay,
can
that's
pick up
fine.
Blue Chew.
Okay. I gotcha.
But yeah, definitely losing a bit of time there with just kind of struggling to
Oh
get
right,
out.
yeah, because she didn't start with hook shot, so she wasn't able to route it to get this blue shoe, so she's doing this afterwards. Very smart, very good awareness. Definitely something I probably would have missed.
Yeah, I mean, it's not... Like, there are other places to get blue chews, so you could just not route into this one because of how much of the hassle it'll be. But
Nothing is really worthwhile. Like, we're probably going to see...
yeah, I mean, it's hard to say because she doesn't know about the spoils bag, so you don't really know when, you know, you'll find the spoils bag. If it's something that's really late, then maybe you'll, like, cross paths with 15 blue chews naturally. It's hard to say.
It's also a bit interesting just because of where also the spoils bag is. It's going to be locked behind either, like, the hook shot or Deku Leaf. That
Well, it has to be locked by an hookshot technically because the well, I guess that doesn't have to be the first magic, but the hookshot locks the magic. So the spoils bag is locked behind the hookshot as far as we're aware. And yeah, she's Lyric here going to Bear and Neil Rock just to pick up the blue chew here as well.
But I do think like just that one check from that slight path divergence could kind of magnify it greatly depending on how the rest of this scene plays out.
Yeah, and Lyric immediately jumping into Path Tower, not Path Tower of the Gods, but because Tower of the Gods is foolish, but going into Tower of the Gods and finding a leaf in Forbidden Woods.
That's insane.
That is insane, yeah. Yeah, but she doesn't have a projectile, so...
Yeah, that's the one awkward thing. So...
I would probably maybe peek this chest and the next check, open the warp pot, and then leave. I feel like it's... Like, you could commit to clearing more, but... I don't know how much... You can do a lot of it, but... You're gonna lose a lot of time because it's much slower. And like when Laz gets here with at least the bow, it's going to be much better for her.
I mean, I guess we had Wolves at or Forbidden Woods to Mulgera, so maybe that would be the hook shot. Which, I mean, it's a projectile, but probably not the one that you want to use.
Yeah, I mean it could just be the leaf too.
That's very true.
Yeah, and Laz doing a Lenza door cancel here and picking up something, which is, I believe, the wallet? Question mark?
I think Barry got the wallet.
Not wallet. Just kidding. I was testing everyone. It was actually the... Okay. It was something. There was a spiky in there. I don't know what it was. A shard. I see. Okay. Shard 5. Oh, well, there we go. Yeah, Lyric pushing kind of the paths, and Laz doing kind of a more, I don't know, a general efficient routing. I think it is working out for Laz because Lyric's kind of ability to do the islands that she's been to has been slower than ideal. Yeah, leaving after the first few checks of Forbidden Woods, I think is the correct play here. Oh, another shard from the mail. Let's go.
Must be shard 7, I believe.
I will take your word for it.
4, 5, 6, 7.
So we are accumulating these shards.
The number of shards go reverse 6 pattern.
I see.
At least that's how I remember it. Like that makes absolutely no sense, but in my brain it makes perfect sense. So
Yeah, if it works, it works.
yeah. It looks like Lyric will be getting spoils back here, so not as late as I was thinking about it. So I'm definitely glad for them that they're able to get on the same sort of even grounds with the items as Laz.
Yeah, now Boomerang for Laz. It's very nice. Grab quite a few checks with that Boomerang now. There's of course Forbidden Woods, but also the lookup platforms at Southern. You can grab Boomerang. So
might wait until either fire or ice or bombs. The ferry too, yeah.
yeah. But I mean, bombs you can get now. Just gotta collect your blue chews.
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of nice, I guess. Sorry.
Ooh, Picto. Getting a little punished there for doing Lenzo Door Cancel without having first done the Tingle Maze, or the Tingle checks there. Pompey and Vera might have something.
Apologize for not to mute myself. Or down, rather. I was going to say that it's interesting that we now know that they can be in Forbidden Woods, and I think, generally speaking, Laz is probably going to go check that early. It'll be a nice little surprise for them. Waiting for the first check. Not out of the way at all. Like, oh, cool. Fairy Isle.
Palm Island Cave as a shard. That's good to know.
Nice. What do you got here?
Joy Pendant. Nothing too exciting there.
If this was preset D, that would be useful, but alas. I really enjoyed that preset. Definitely starting with the sword and the kind of checks that we have here has also been fairly fun to run.
Yeah, having a sword to start is quite nice.
Especially with the early game, right? Because like I don't know if this is just me, but there's like some spots where I was like, oh, I could do like a sword slash here. I think it was like DRI going around the platform.
You're right.
Just accidentally jumped into the water because it's like, oh, I can't jump slash. Nice that we have the Deku Leaf can kind of skip through some of this stuff here.
Yeah.
The grapple skips. We'll get to see it from Laz's perspective, so we'll see if we get the full skip.
See where Lyric heads to. I assume going to go around to... Or she hasn't done Windfall yet, that's right. Okay, so yeah, I guess just do Windfall here.
Yeah, nighttime. Maybe. Okay.
Oh no. Just heading straight to Crescent. Okay.
Okay, so she seems to be delaying the first trip to Windfall before the blue chews, I want to say. Because they've got Howbell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, if they do Crescent early, not Crescent, sorry.
Right.
Crescent.
Well, she wants to go to Crescent because there's 2. And then you do Pop Run after going Windfall because you'll have the bombs. Well, I mean, I guess you have the Leaf too. So it's not too bad either way. I mean, you do get a little punished here because had you done Nighttime Windfall at least first, you would have the Ghost Ship chart, and so you could do Ghost Ship here.
That is true.
But I mean, it's hindsight 2020, right? And there's the hook shot to put kind of everything in logic now.
I like the red texture on the shot.
Yeah, Lyric's got some retextured items. It's pretty neat. Purple Deku Leaf, yeah, just a lot of purple. Yep.
It's a good color. Yeah, I wonder if we'll see Pop right after this.
Well, I mean, Lyric did Diamond Step too. I mean, she has to go back to Bomb Island at least for the shard, so she'll maybe do Ghost Ship there. But I mean, it depends what's in Ghost Ship, I suppose. Ooh, not getting the ledge grab there. Can always be tricky.
Yeah, it's like a little bit different than Ghost Ship. Yeah. I don't know what that is. Or is it just...
It's hard to say, honestly. I definitely do feel like the Ghost Ship one is a little easier. But it's kind of like, like the Mesa roll clip being easier than Jaboon's roll clip. Whereas they're both the same trick, technically.
Okay.
So I don't know what the difference is. It might just be like a placebo kind of thing.
Yeah. See, I'm the exact opposite. I have more trouble with the Mesa roll clip than I do.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
I don't know about it. Yeah, same thing, but I guess yeah. At the end of the day, it's the same thing. It's just kind of getting in your head, sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, Lyric is struggling here quite a bit. Probably gonna. Well, if he gets it now, no. So probably will just run out the timer here for the mini blends.
Let's see here.
On Laz's side, we traded with the Goronite Greatfish, and we're picking up a Mirror Shield here in Islet.
Don't run a magic. Don't run a magic.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, so we really have times when these guys can
Yep.
magic. Oh, okay. Sorry. That's interesting. So I guess it still runs out. That makes sense. You can keep track of that, or keep triangle.
Yeah.
If you get it early, then better than me.
Yeah, that's true.
Still got it.
Yeah. The bait bag, that is only no, there's no logical because Neil Rock and Outset are both dead.
Oh really?
So I think it's just useless.
Dud.
Yeah.
Could be used for. Is DRI foolish?
No, but we have other ranged weapons, like the bow
Oh,
here
yeah,
on the Islet platform. So now we have fire and ice arrows, which is pretty sweet. We can return to Windfall, and Laz will probably do Mila then, and pick up the spiky chest, get the light hint. Yeah, pretty set here.
As outlined, ace bow walk
Yep.
goes. Unless you want to be tricky and skip it by getting bombs and trying to infield those whiz robes with well-timed bombs, which
Yeah.
I think I saw Kag do once, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. It was like,
yeah.
generally you think you could do that, and it's like, it's kind of funny to try and do that.
The theme is rough.
Yeah. Be interesting if we then have bow lock. So like maybe something else. Ice ring.
Could be. Yeah, could be.
First try that was like awesome.
Yeah, nicely done.
Lights on creep, surely.
Could be. Yeah, could
For
be.
the creepers.
Lyric's gonna trade all the spoils here. Gonna pick up the bombs from the Blue Chew trade.
That'd be nice. We only have one dungeon that we know where the entrances, so where yes. We know that we is bound to Tower of the Gods for months.
Yeah, we don't have access logically for any of our other dungeons yet, so be a while before we see those probably.
Do you know what the entrances are? The other three? So I put you on the spot for this.
No. So one of them I guess could be DRC, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah. Wind Temple, Tachi, Forbidden Woods, ET. Okay, so it isn't DRC. So yeah.
So I guess at some
All
point
the,
we could go to Forbidden Woods entrance early.
Yeah, sure. You wouldn't really want to though, because it's either Earth Temple or Wind Temple, which you can't really do at the moment,
Yeah.
or it's Foolish Tachi. So, which you could do, I guess, but doesn't seem work.
I think looking back now at these dungeons, that's actually a pretty diabolical set of dungeons. Tower of the Gods, ET, and
Yeah. So
especially
we might be
given
go
that-
moding some of them.
Potentially,
How
but-
loaded we are right now.
Yeah, seriously. But it's one of those things where it's like non-hinted foolish dungeons. It's a bit scary.
Could be yeah. So he's going alright so far. I think Laz has had the better route here. Doing Windfall, getting kind of loaded on items first before going to the island. Whereas Lyric kind of rushed the pass and then went Windfall. Maybe hoping for some more Windfall items like a Picto or something. But we'll see. Anything can happen in Rando.
That is very true. Ooh.
Oh, a grappling hook. Okay, interesting.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, it's a full clearable. Oh no, not actually enough for Laz, because Laz hasn't been to Forbidden Woods, so she doesn't have her leaf yet. So unless she finds a power bracelet, she won't be able to full clear.
I think she'll be going there soon. Just to check the dungeons, right?
Yeah, but probably not before Pop Rent, I assume. But you never know, I guess.
I mean, getting the grappling hook right now is pretty good. You could technically clear Pop Run if they want to. Get those last two chews, so I definitely would be gunning for that after getting this item here, which piece of heart. Bleh item, but one less check down. We've got a couple tens of more to go.
Yep.
You want to take bets on which of the Wind Temple or ET is foolish or not hinted foolish? Or do we think both of them are going to have items in them?
I would think so. I would think so. I thought maybe grapple could be like one of those bait items to seed.
Sure.
But since we have it, and we kind of need everything else. Probably. Oh, a shard. Okay. Another shard. And then there's the one on Bomb Island, right? So we're missing one shard? Oh, no, Laz hasn't bought this shard. Okay. So
Great.
Bomb Island should be our last shard. So we can get the sword hints now. So we can get the sword and the bow hints. And it's just a matter of finding iron boots.
And you do need iron boots, yeah.
Iron boots, yeah. And we can get around hammer even. Oh, power bracelets too, yeah. Iron boots and power bracelets.
Okay.
Base play. Interesting.
I'll make a guess that ET's foolish. And Wind Temple
Okay.
has... Crap. Wind Temple has something. Wind Temple has something very deep in it. It's going to be like the deciding
see.
factor on what either of these runners winning is who goes there first. So, Bacon, you always roll jet seats, of course.
We'll see, yeah. I would guess there's like a sword in each dungeon. One in ET, one in Wind Temple, one in Forbidden Woods too, I guess, even.
Yeah, you're speaking rationally. I'm speaking rationally.
Yeah.
Chaos.
So here on Laz's side, you can use fire and ice arrows, or fire specifically, to light one of the skulls on this side of the ship, and it will spawn the ladder. So that's just a little knowledge thing to keep in mind. Back when Season 4, I believe, when we had subs on. Nice little strat to have. And here on Lyric's side, since she did Single Maze before door cancel, we have the Picto here, so we can actually do the Pompey and Vera check, which I don't know when Laz will do.
Oh,
So
I
this
forgot
could
about
be-
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
She is your disciple.
Yeah, well, I mean, I like doing Mila just in case she has the picto. Then, you know, Mila into the Dingle Maze, typically.
Well,
Magic armor, though.
Pompey Vera skippers keep winning.
Yeah. Yep.
Is there any use for like magic actually, like magic armor?
Logically, yes. At islands where you have to salvage stuff, and there are like gunboats and such, you might logically be expected to have magic armor so that you don't get knocked out of the boat.
Okay. Was it you the one that I remember seeing this clip? It was in one of the Discord channels where someone kept getting knocked out of the boat. That was pretty good.
Yes.
sorry to bring that up, PTSD.
Yeah, that would have been a good place to use magic armor.
Okay. That
For
was
sure.
Very, very rough to watch. It's like
Yeah.
that, and this season is. I think this is just like just happens, but you go out of Isle of Steel and you're going to the platform. If you do sail pump into jump, you always get knocked out by one of the boats. I don't know if that's like. It's just silly.
They can be quite the sniper, those cannons.
Very much.
Another one is at Southern Ferry when you're leaping to the lookout platform. You can get shot down by the cannons if you're just unlucky. So hopefully that doesn't happen to either runner or any runner in this tournament, but it could. It could well happen. Exactly.
Anything else can happen. Maybe there will be something completely different that we see this seed. It's just like completely unexpected.
That's true. Yeah.
Looks like
Alright,
they were
we're seeing-
snapping down the frog.
Yeah. Cyclops here on Lyric's side, and Pop right here on Laz's side. Still no bombs or power bracelets or leaf, so you can peek the right bombable chest, but it's kind of an annoying and inconsistent peek for me at least.
But
we'll
we could
see.
see Laz potentially do chest drop storage.
Yeah, we could. Oh, there are the power bracelets though on
Nice.
Cyclos.
Okay.
That's one of our kind of casino items, if you will.
I definitely.
So yeah, all we need is the iron boots, and then we just grab our hints and kind of go.
Yep, jetty. But of course, one item we're still missing: iron boots, which is logically required. So just pray for both runners that they get it early, I guess. I will say I do like pop print with just grapple hook. The chest drop storage is fairly fun to play, especially with fairly fun
there's
to
one
do.
sword.
Nice. Wasn't as fun to do with mini guns. You start with 6 hearts, and if you get
I see. You're right.
if you get the chest behind that boulder there that Laz just went by,
Yep.
you have to
Die
death
to the.
warp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Six hearts. Kind of a lot. Did that during one of my races, and it was just kind of like wait there.
Okay, she's going for the peak. I won't be able to tell you if it's spiky
Yes.
or not. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see on Lyric's side eventually, for sure.
Yeah, if anything, at least if they peek it correctly, we'll see it on the hints or the tracker.
Yeah, I mean, Lyric will get the item with having bombs and power bracelets.
True. Is that our...
Laz is going to Cyclos here, so I guess if it was spiky, then she might just turn around, go back to Pop Crit.
True.
There's still that spiky chest on Windfall as well. That could easily be the iron boots or a sword or something.
Maybe a bow, potentially.
Could be, yeah. Bow's gonna be on Creep. It's gonna be fun. Creep or Ice Ring. That's where the lights like to be. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, get door cancel on Windfall. Sail north.
Yep. You could also, if you have iron boots, you could also store the transparent chest and use chest storage to get into Wind Temple as well. There's a way to do that. But you need iron
Lyrics
boots for
them
that.
kids, yes.
Yes. I believe she,
Okay.
yeah. She did lens of door cancel. Both of them did. So hide and seek should be done. There was a shard on Miss Marie, right? So both runners at 7, with the last one being at Bomb Island.
One thing I do like from Lyric, I don't know if this is just a part of the model or if she's actually intentionally doing this, but she does like a little flourish when she's using the Randomizer.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can go wild with that.
So last got Popper, so didn't go back to Popper, yeah.
Uh huh. So I guess it was nothing.
Big ol'
Oh,
0.
it's weird. Right now it's like it's daytime at Windfall for Laz, but it like looks nighttime. It's kind of trippy.
We will see Lyric going to Lyric Popper here. So.
Yep.
Both runners kind of having kind of varied starts, but it seems like they're kind of working through a lot of similar stuff right now. The
Yeah,
Laz
we're
is
kind
not
of
being honest.
reconverging. The runners having swapped the order of checks around. There are bombs for Laz.
I wonder if Laz is delaying entering Tower of Gods, trying to amass enough items to potentially clear some of the other dungeons, if it's not like Forbidden Woods.
Yeah.
Necessarily.
Yeah, I think at this point you just played for the hints. Okay, hammer 2 for free. Sure.
Hammer time.
Why not? Yeah. If we have to do Cabana, it will be nice. But
Yeah,
yeah, like right now, I think you just get the bow hint, and then you go Bomb Island, you get the shard, you check Hyrule for your sword hints, and then you worry about the dungeons.
Ooh, we're getting the... Wait. What's going on here?
Oh wait, there was a sword and pop, right? Was that
Oh,
no? Laz got that one right. No, she didn't, right?
For a second, I thought Laz was going to store Creeb. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Or
don't
the,
do it! Don't do it, Laz!
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
It's very silly.
Okay, so yeah, so Laz needs to go back to Popper, so hopefully she didn't mispeak the chest there. Hopefully she'll go to Popper after Windfall here and grab that sword. If not, it's fine because you will still get the sword hint. But yeah, like Jake's saying, you will get the sword hint, so you won't miss that sword, the seed. But we'll stay.
What do you think this chest is going to be? Oh, actually, we get to see what Creeb's going to say. I bet you it's light arrows.
I would love to see a sword here. Okay.
Where we got? Oh, I had it. That's
Ice
funny.
ring.
So yeah, so
Okay.
bow locked bow. Very nice.
Yeah, so this is a sword, then we're just missing iron. So I guess what you would want to see as a runner would be that iron boots. Yeah, iron boots, because Forbidden Woods is path to Mulgera, so you know one item's there. Either your irons or leaf, probably in Forbidden Woods. So Laz is probably hoping that this is leaf, I guess.
Ooh.
It's actually the second magic, though.
Troll.
Mhm.
Absolute troll. Rupee there. I mean, looking at both runners right now, they seem actually fairly close. I mean, we kind of gave Laz the benefit of being a bit faster, or at least having a slightly better opener. I mean, that paid off for them, but it seems like both runners are now kind of neck and neck.
Yeah, I mean, it will kind of depend on when Lyric goes to Island, I guess, because that's where her Fire and Ice are. So we're gonna see what this dungeon is, but probably should avoid doing it right now.
That would be the you get the warp though.
Unless it's, I guess, Tower of the Gods, you just do it. May as well get it over with. Yeah, you could just go and get it over with. But we're definitely gonna see some information on Laz's side here as she progresses to grab the sword hints and such.
Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, been a while since I played. Yeah, so Lyric right now looking for just the key even though it's bearings.
Yep.
It'd be a bit awkward if it's behind float across.
Yeah, that would be worst case scenario.
Still want to get it, but yeah, just like it's gonna waste some time.
Yeah.
For their sake, I hope not.
It would be very convenient for there to be a key here. Sure. Yeah, starting with BK this season is definitely interesting. It definitely makes the go modes easier.
Oh, safer, easier, more comfy.
Yeah.
Basically, I don't know if necessarily like I think it's better or worse, but it's definitely just like a change. Right?
Yeah.
For Wind Temple, I would say it's like I don't know if you feel the same way.
Nice.
I kind of like that risk of go mode Wind Temple. You get chest storage, it's like if you fail that, well, messed it up.
Yeah.
Whereas even also in Earth Temple, like you void out.
Yeah, like it might maybe it's like a nice thing to have in mini blends.
I can see that.
But
yeah.
Yeah, for main tournament. Also thought like in mixed pools it could be kind of nice just because you have to potentially re-enter the boss doors for whatever reason, and it's kind of just annoying to have to like have a chest always ready to go to do that entrance. But yeah, for main tournament, I mean I don't think I have a strong opinion either way.
Okay. I think also for like 4 dungeons, because like one of the defining characteristics of the season, other than the hints, is definitely the increase in the amount of dungeons, right? Means the potential for more need to go mode certain dungeons. So
right.
In that regard, I can see why like some people might like having those big keys because it makes those dungeons a bit more comfy. There's a little bit less stuff to do when there's already so much stuff to do. But then at the same time, it's like also season 8, right? We're in season 8.
We are in season 8, yes.
Okay. There's another thing that I'm doing. It's like and it's season 7, so it's just like I'm having to keep track.
I see. Yeah, that is fair. That is fair. I feel that.
But it's also the main.
And there are the
season,
lights.
so maybe having that more risky setting kind of carries that more weight with it. That's an opinion. Yeah, if you're not confident, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I want to see the runners be confident. I want to see them go for that sort of stuff.
Yeah, especially when we're talking like the main tournament.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, so yeah, Laz clearing out Ice Ring here. You could, I suppose, visit Angular just to check, because you are still missing the Iron Roots, and you're not getting a hint for that. Yeah. Otherwise, after you just go get your hints for the swords.
I noticed that Lyric voided out there. I'm guessing didn't want to do the Dark Nut early. Oh,
did she store the chest?
Thank you, Bacon. Yeah, for the 4-1 skip, that makes sense. Thank you for reminding me, Bacon. I'm gonna have to redo that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Baron Tower of the Gods. Wonder if we'll see the cycle skip here. A little bit finicky, but potentially. Oh, it looks like they're going for
It
it.
can be, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, jumping off a little too far, I guess, from the platform.
If you jump a bit too far, like Chris probably
Oh, spiky here. Yeah, yeah.
You can jump as far, but then if you
Notes
try to
a mob.
overcorrect, jump early, you're too far away. So definitely a very tricky skip. Saves a couple of seconds.
Yep. There's a nice little time save for sure.
That's another fun. Very small time saves, especially the seconds can
Right.
really start to add up, right?
Yep.
In the same
for
regard,
sure.
not getting them can also add up. It's a back and forth dance for both these runners to get the time saves where they can, but then also know that they need to be on top of their skips also.
We're gonna hit swords here, paw print, and cabana. Okay. So Laz knows she has to go back to both cabana and paw print. And then hopefully iron boots show up along the way here. Because that's the only item we're missing. And we still have basically all Forbidden Woods. Oh. All of Earth Temple, all of Wind Temple. And we're missing one item. Interesting.
We haven't checked note for mom yet.
We have not, yeah.
Okay. I guess maybe
Oh,
delivery bag was just for cabana. That's it.
I think Lyric's doing a setup here to grab the statue at a particular time so that it is a bottle here in Master Chamber. But I think it's a setup to grab. I don't.
This is silly.
Yeah, I'm not. Maybe I'm wrong, but you can grab the statue in such a way where when you let go of it as you leave, it will like do a little hop. And if you do that, you can kind of get the statue on the ledge without having to use the scales. Unfortunately, I've not looked into it, and it looks like Lyric's losing quite some time here trying to get the setup for it.
Yeah. I mean, she's definitely speaking to my heart. Like,
I
you can do, go for it.
Yeah, I respect it. Okay, that might be good. Yeah. Looks like she grabbed it kind of like mid hop. Let's see if she can get it. Oh wait. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay. Well, unfortunately, it was all for naught. Having to do the statues. Anyways, but yeah, Laz rather, picking up the leaf now. And yeah, we're just hunting for iron boots. I assume she will just beat the dungeon. It is weird. It is very weird.
There's definitely some decisions to be made here. Do you try and full clear it, or?
Because our dungeon entrances are Wind Temple and Earth Temple, right? So I would guess that Earth Temple is vanilla and iron boots are in Earth Temple. Otherwise, why would it be not hinted Baron?
That's silly.
Yeah. But then, what's in Wind Temple? It could be another. I don't know. Another wallet or something.
Forbidden Woods is path to Bulgaria.
Yeah, but we got Leaf here, so that's enough.
Not be.
Yeah, so I don't know what I would do here. I would maybe just beat the boss and head over to Earth Temple entrance, but we'll see. It's really hard because you are one item from go, right? So any extra checks that you do at this point is straight up a time loss. Which is really tricky in this season, because you can be left with like 40 locations left and your opponent will have like 10. And obviously that is the game decider right there, right? So
I think another decider, and it's a bit interesting with 4 dungeons especially, is like with these kind of casinos where it's 1 item left, right? If they didn't have what was a Wind Temple, right, you could just skip Iron Boots right now.
yeah.
If you didn't have Wind Temple, you could skip Hookshot. So there's with 4 dungeons, the likelihood of you getting to skip those is kind of.
That's true, yeah.
So they're both kind of just hunting for this last item.
Yeah, Lyric's in particular looking for that bow. Because that will kind of get her that hint for the lights. I assume she will go from here to Bomb Island. That's why she came here in the first place. Pick up that shard, grab the sword hint, and then probably head down to Cabana. And then we'll see when she goes Islet. I assume she'll go Islet from there, but you could also go into Forbidden Woods, which is honestly a very understandable play. But I mean, so far on Laz's side, there has been nothing else here for them.
I do like Lyric being able to go do Tower of the Gods right now. At least like in the car in there too. Having a Gobo dungeon, I think is really nice. Kind of in the middle of the run, because you also get that time to kind of like think about logically where you could check next, which is most optimal, that sort of stuff. So maybe that's what's going on in Lyric's mind. Thinking about where people inside of the I've got this going on, I've got this. Maybe I go check something.
Yeah. Secondary too. Lot checks.
Like Tower of the Gods last. You've got everything, you're kind of just like going through motions.
Yeah, it's kind of an annoying dungeon to have at the end for sure.
Yeah, Alkaline is really is what I said. Yeah, you get to plan out your routing. Hand about to push you in there. Nice.
You're running low on arrows here. We'll have to get the snot arrows.
Probably go get that checked out. I do like this boss though. Good boss. One of my favorite bosses, just to kind of like design.
Yeah, you can also you can one cycle the head as well, and it is fairly precise though.
Against the wall.
And the kind of boss kind of seems to move in a pretty random manner. But I mean, we thought for the longest time that one cycle Mogera was like giga tough. And honestly, with some practice, getting the regrabs is not too bad. So we might see a more consistent go down one cycle.
Bobby, why can't you believe I like Go? Music's good, yeah, too. Go's music's great. Like all the tracks basically all slap.
Alright, it is looking like an otherwise barren Forbidden Woods here on Laz's side.
Good, and also storing like hair in his hands. That seems a bit painful. For a snack, maybe.
Yeah.
No key yet, which is interesting. Maybe I was skipped me. I just haven't seen it.
Yeah, I think the key was in the basement on across the flower.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So nothing here other than that leaf. Maybe it's something on Calidamos, I suppose, but yeah. If you go mode this dungeon, you'd be rewarded.
Yeah. Fastest go mode, but also say fastest to full clear. So it's kind of up to you what your own flavor is of the day.
Yeah, it's not that much time lost, but it is time lost. And you know, like you were saying earlier, like those little tricks. Full clearing or not full clearing a dungeon is pretty big.
Yeah, absolutely.
There is still Calais, yeah, but I mean, if you're going the dungeon, you're getting Calais no matter what. So, oop, Lurk sliding into the lava there. Whoops.
I do like that I just decided to pick the fairy there, given that we can't. I guess she's barren, yeah. She's not such yet.
Well, the male isn't outset, so it could be
Those...
Grandma male.
Oh, okay. Then she's just getting grandma. Okay, ignore me. Probably.
Yeah.
That's what I'd assume. No, I was thinking like
The Bokobaba seed on Kalidamos. It's kind of appropriate, I suppose, since the boss is kind of like a giant Bokobaba.
Singing my song with the Bomb Island, definitely one of those kind of awkward spots to always walk on, and it's just like I'm at least gonna fall at least once or twice when I go to this island. Or this island, rather.
Yeah, you gotta really be precise on your movement there. Lad's gonna head stealth here to Cabana with that hinted sword.
Ooh, that was really close to falling off.
Yeah. Spooky there.
Yeah, Bacon, I agree. Bomb full shot me good.
True.
I will say, like, nothing too crazy this scene. It's very kind of, I would say, pretty tame.
Yeah. There's some funny locations like the leaf. But otherwise, yeah, pretty okay seed.
Nothing too crazy. No zombie hovers going on.
No.
Bombs through trial dungeons.
No, yeah.
Open up the warp. In part because no Forsaken Fortress.
Yeah, that's always interesting because of the increased chance of Forbidden or Forsaken Fortress in this season. Any seed without Forsaken Fortress is already kind of not the norm.
Yeah, sort of anomaly. I guess with the dungeons that we have, there does have to be like I guess a kind of constraint towards the logic. Since there's so much stuff that you do need as prerequisites.
Another bottle there on Laz's side, so the Master Chamber bottle not being a logical necessity.
Interesting.
We see Ghost Ship on Lyric's side having nothing, so not getting punished, I suppose, for the early trip to Crescent and missing the Ghost Ship chart.
Still just missing Iron Boots.
Yep. Yeah, and I don't think Laz has much overworld left. So probably we'll just head into the next dungeon.
I think Lyric's going to be going to check the last Master Sword hit.
Yeah. So go grab that hint for the Cabana sword, which we're going to see here in a bit on Laz's side.
Nice little save there in case the chambers ended barren or just barren.
Yeah.
You do know that there will be a spiky chest there. Yes, I forget.
Yep. And there's that the last sword to know about, I guess, but the second last sword for Laz and Private Oasis.
I'm curious to see if Lyric will go into Overworld quickly or go.
Yeah, it is hard to say.
It can also depend just on how she feels about how she's doing right now in the race, right?
Yeah.
If she feels like she's behind, maybe she'll take that risk, which would end up benefiting her.
Yeah, for sure.
If you feel like you're ahead in the race, maybe you're going to take your time and be a bit more safe. So it's interesting just how your perception of
Yeah,
Cavalry
it-
going
it's,
to probably.
it's tricky though because you can do that when you're ahead and throw a lead very easily. So
Exactly. So it's like it feels like a coin flip at some points.
all right, we got some Southern Fair here on Laz's side. Some more orbital checks that we haven't seen.
This is something very idle, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Deluxe Picto, okay.
Okay, interesting. More checks on Windfall.
Bonk.
Yeah, Dark Nuts can hit. You only have 3 hearts basically for the entire seed, unless you happen across some heart containers or heart pieces. And those Dark Nuts hit for a lot. So you gotta be a little careful.
It looks like
I did learn that you can save warp in Master Chamber because it's dungeon entrance rando, and you'll be back out. Well, you won't be back out here, but you'll be like right in front of the exit to Hyrule Castle. Whereas normally you would just get put at the top of the stairs. So it might. I don't know if it's faster. I don't know what the timing is, but might be comparable at least. Yeah, going straight to Forbidden Woods and probably will full clear it, I would guess, but we'll see.
nice destruction of those bomb towers by Laz. Very
Yeah.
quick. Nice that you get to kind of just peek those real quick. Notice the
Yeah,
bear, but not too much time lost.
No, yeah. It's nice to have Boomerang be a little bit more useful in these settings, whereas before it was effectively completely useless, other than maybe logically required for like DRI or something.
So Lyric went in here very towards the early side of the race. So I wonder if she got the Boku Baba, like the one at the top of that room. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering if she didn't and she was instead gonna go, but it looks like she will try to full clear.
Yeah. Which I mean, I think that's like the correct play to do. But especially since she is also missing that bow. Like on Laz's side, when you're one item from go, I could definitely see a stronger argument for go moding because your other dungeons are likely to have something because they're not hinted Baron. But I think on Lyric's side it is definitely just the correct play here. And Laz going into Tachi, and we'll do it just like Lyric did. So
Yeah. Also happy 1 hour.
Yeah, happy 1 hour mark.
And a half ago. Also be sure to stay hydrated. Yes.
True.
True. Take a sip right now. Definitely, at least at this 1 hour mark, seems to be a bit of a lull. Like both of these dungeons, both runners have already done on their own respective sides, so we're kind of just filling in the gap here.
Yeah, and both dungeons are gonna have nothing either, so it's like one will kind of like find an item that the other has. It's just clearing an empty dungeon. Yeah, I definitely do wonder what the placement of the last dungeons will be. Because it could be Wind Temple and Earth Temple, and then Iron Boots being in the first check in Wind Temple. It's the only spot it could be in Wind Temple.
That P-hat. Like, they're trying to jump off, and P-hat's like, no, you're staying back up. We're also missing Skullhammer. That was Windfall.
Yeah, that was on Zanare. That will be nice to have. I don't know how much Lyric has set up Zanare. We'll see. Definitely an annoying check though, Zanare. Having to go to Great Fish, trade the flowers, and then come back to Windfall. It is
You've got some
rough.
You got some stuff that you can do around there, but with that kind of one check on outset being taken away, I think it's a bit more awkward to go do.
Yeah, and we see here Laz not gonna store the chest. Going to just do a traditional floor 1 skip here.
I don't know if it was necessarily this season. I definitely have seen an increase in how people doing the chest storage route.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just getting the Dark Nut mini boss at that point, rather than having to, you know, put the command melody statue on the switch and then go do it and then fly back. Definitely is nice time save for sure.
That was a nice little boomerang skip from Laz to
Yeah.
get that dungeon secret pot. Nice little fun one. I think there's also one that I've seen Bobby do a few times. At the, I think it's towards the entrance where you can throw the boomerang freehand and knock out one of the door dudes, like guys that block the door
Oh, okay, I see.
from the other entrance. It's really kind of cool, but I think it's also kind of it seems pretty precise, kind of like.
Yeah, it's little stress isn't it? Yeah.
Especially the boomerang. It doesn't get a lot of love.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like this chest here, where Lyric is, has always been like dead for me for like the longest time. I don't even know if I can remember how to use the boomerang to get it at this point. It's just
Oh, the
been-
freehand strat?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a fun one.
It's been a while since I've had to get that check. I
Oh, when's the last time you've had to do that vanilla?
Even longer. Even longer.
Ooh, scary. I think I've seen one race towards the beginning of the season. Nice little bomb grab from
Nice.
Saved like half a second.
Yep.
That half second can't count.
That's true. They do add up.
I did see someone do it vanilla. Quite a sight to
Dang.
see. It's interesting when we have this game here that Nintendo has programmed in such a way that there is the intended way, but then we play in so much time. It's a bit almost forward. It's like, wait, you could
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah.
Very, very silly. I'm still wondering, where can we find the iron boots? Because right now,
Yeah.
that's definitely the one thing on their minds, other than maybe they're thinking, where's the bow?
Yeah. I would guess we've seen notes in my mail on last side. I'm not 100% sure. But there's Manenko, right? Is that it? That might be it. In the overworld.
Yeah, so
I don't think there is much. So, Manenko or whatever is in Earth Temple. Or Grandma Mail, I suppose, too.
that'd be interesting. Mabu murder. Man.
Yeah,
Just an absurdly long sequence of text just for this one.
it could be, yeah. One last time that you use in a single spot, really.
Ooh, what are we getting here?
Rough. What on earth is this? Okay.
I like that from Laz. If that was just kind of just for the stream, I enjoy that. I appreciate
Yeah. I mean, I
That's very
definitely did
silly.
not know you could do that. I wonder if there's like something more to that? I don't know.
that. Need like a
Like it's really not faster than picking it up, right?
decreased amount of traction or resistance does have on the ground. You can create a nice little hockey game. Like, does that somehow keep it loaded there? You can come back out. Guessing not. Now maybe Laz was just being silly, which that's appreciated.
Yeah. Dang, both runners pulling out some strats here on these statues.
Last of the stream pulled open with the comps, and she's like, you know what? Let's give them something to talk about in the next one.
Oh no.
Because we're still yapping about where iron boots are. Get this mail check though. Okay.
Nothing.
Did last check that?
I assume so. Yeah. I assume she just grabbed all the mail when she went to Cabana. Okay, so Lyric knows about the sword here, but doesn't have the hammer, so she'll have to do hammerless Cabana, which is slower. Except the chest that has the sword is the faster one to get. But you almost certainly full clear Cabana in case it has your irons too.
The faster one being the top floor, yes.
The bottom one. The bottom
Oh,
one.
the bottom
You can
one,
just
okay.
hookshot it. Yeah, the top one you have to go through the redeads and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's more of a pain.
Yeah. Then she'll be able to, I guess, peek the chest here.
Yeah, so this one is grabbed quickly. Hopefully shot as well.
I mean, this does open up the possibility of Lyric potentially being able to skip Skullhammer.
Yeah.
Which would, I mean, having to do, who do you call it?
Zanari.
Zanari, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, like you probably will do Zanari because you have to go to Islet, right? So.
Yeah, I guess it just depends on sequencing, right?
Yeah.
Because if you get Iron Boots before you decide to do Zanari, yeah, you'll skip them. It's interesting how the randomizer align or like what you didn't set up for necessarily.
Yeah.
Just how it happens to work out.
Yeah, those tiny little decisions that you make can really just compound into a big advantage or disadvantage, I'm sure.
Here's what she does have. That's just like the chest.
She doesn't have a town though, and she's equipping it. Alright, so I assume Lyric's gonna go to do all that stuff now. Get the lights, or not the lights, but the fire knights.
I guess that makes sense. So,
Yeah.
so you go do Great Fish, you go get the flower tray, you zip on down to Isle Seal. This
Yeah.
nice little
Like you
setup.
could go to your next dungeon, and if it's Earth Temple, you can do most of it awkwardly without the Mirror Shield, and without Hammer you can't get some of the checks. But yeah, it seems like the more reasonable play here. Yeah, we'll see what Laz opts to do here. Probably you just go Windfall, quickly do Manenko because that's very fast. And then you hit the outset and such for Grandma and your next dungeon. You can save, I guess you would go Windfall for Manenko and then go Popper and just get your sword now. Even though you could wait on that technically. There's no rush.
Yeah, but it's not like it's gonna go like necessarily faster unless you're. I guess not even if you're making a second different. So yeah, definitely just get it out of the way.
Yeah.
And I agree. Go outside, get Grandma now.
Yeah.
Go check out your dungeon.
Yeah, so we can definitely see like a lead here for Laz. Technically she doesn't have the Popper and sword, but like Lyric also, needs to go Ice Ring. Doesn't have the hammer yet, so.
Oh yeah, where was the final bow? That was on the. I'm guessing it wasn't on
The
the
outer
bottom
chest,
of the-
Ice Ring.
Okay.
And Laz is just full skipping Mila. dropping a bomb next to her.
That's silly. There's a mirror shield.
That's a gamble, but it will pay off the seed.
Very nice. That's funny.
Yeah, Mila
Yeah,
also
definitely.
a very slow check.
Laz definitely has more of the kind of items that make some of these dungeons quicker. I mean, right now both runners kind of just opting to wait them out, which I think is fairly correct given
Yeah.
DT and Wind Temple full clears versus, or even partial clears versus go mode is kind of night and day.
Like, Lyric shot at the barrel there accidentally, which ruined the one cycle on the Wiz Robe. And Laz going back to do Pompey and Vera here. It's a little time loss for not grabbing the Picto earlier, but now you can take a color picture of them, which you can use for both the Pompey and Vera and Menenko checks. Which is nice, I guess. Not really much of a time save, but it is, you know, some time saved.
Looking at Lyric's side with the tracker up, she does have some of those other checks to do also. It looks like she's kind of grouping those up to
Yeah, makes sense.
go straight floors. Ooh, yeah, even the Master Sword purple, I like the little hilt there. Red emblem, purple hilt. And the Skull Hammer, which for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, unless something happens to be on the right side of ET. Which, I mean, there could be. Your iron boots could be there.
That'd be very, very, very silly.
Lyric's gonna do Mila here with Creeb. For some reason I thought we saw Mila on Lyric's side, but if we haven't, then I guess Mila could have iron boots. Which, I guess if Earth Temple is vanilla and Laz goes there, could be it. Like, surely then Laz or Lyric would be leading in that case.
Little time save here. I don't know if this is gonna be. No, it should be fine. I want to say that Lyric's cutting it fairly close with Mila here. But I haven't done the setup where you do storage and then get that and then go back.
Yeah, she should be good.
For a second, I thought she was also going to store creep. Which, I mean, now that we know it's second magic bottle, is definitely consequential.
That's true, yeah. Alright, so again, the Ice Ring hint. Now where we go? We're gonna grab...
Hello?
I think maybe okay. Not sure. Maybe she was thinking of grabbing the transparent chest there. But yeah, like Mila's just too advanced in her cycle here to risk it. Kind of spooky.
Yeah,
Alright, let's see what Mila is. If this is Iron Boots, that is very bad for Laz. Okay, it's not. So either Iron Boots are here on Grandma Mail, or they're in Earth Temple entrance.
Sadly, I'm starting to think it's gonna be the latter.
Yeah, and if Earth Temple is vanilla, it could be anywhere in there. Could even be on Vito Mail. Could be not in there and just on the mail check at the end. So.
Oh, that'd be funny.
That'd be very rough.
And this is first Grandma mail check, yes?
Yes.
There they are. Okay.
Iron Boots for Laz puts her in go. So probably just the other dungeons have bottles in them to make them not barren, I guess. I don't know.
Yep. But yeah, three barren dungeons this seed.
Yep. And Forbidden Woods only having Leaf in the first check.
Yeah.
So it's, I mean, that's as close to 4 barren dungeons as you could get, I think. So yeah, a very interesting one.
I mean, again, those big keys being part of the settings already given, making these 2 extra go mode dungeons a lot more difficult. So there's less room for error.
Yeah.
Still have to do, I guess, from Laz's perspective, like, well, even like, I guess if you do the first stone skip, you warp out, Medley's right with you, you just do everything with her. Make some stuff a bit awkward, but not too awkward.
Yeah. Ideally here, Laz stores a small key for Wind Temple. That would be ideal in this route.
Yeah, small keys. How does that work?
Yeah.
Never figured
Yeah,
it
so
out.
when you store a key, you only get the key when the key counter UI is updated. And so you've stored the key, you enter the boss room. So you would normally get the key, but there's no key counter in the boss room. So you aren't actually given a key. So the next time you see a key counter, it will just impact that counter. So what you need to do is you need to store the key, and then without save warping, because I'll just give it to Title Scribbling, you enter Wind Temple. And then when you see the key counter in Wind Temple, it would just be like implemented by 1. Yeah, just a different way that the small keys work compared to other items.
I guess if we see a small key here, curtain.
Oh, it's spiky though. What the?
It could be that bottle that you talked about.
Could be that bottle, yeah.
Or ale?
Could be, yeah. Wait, I'm just gonna store this anyways. I'd probably like burn down the curtain and try to snag a small key just to skip going around the side of the mirror, I guess. Just go through the locked door. It's not that big of a time loss.
Yeah. Decent time game if you do get a key, which definitely has the ability to be there.
Alright, Lyric having the full Master Sword and the lights now just needs those Iron Boots.
Yep.
Which are on Grandma Mail. I mean, she's not that far behind, but yeah, she's gonna go angular here. Very logical play. And I don't know if she goes to save Grandma here or not. We'll see.
Yeah, go check the plethora of dungeon, the plethora of checks. Which logically makes sense. It's just kind of unfortunate that we know
Yeah. Yeah, this was Note to Mom, which we know is useless this seed.
Lab's doing by with this go mode ET, doing very good so far.
Yeah. Pretty fast go mode. Just go through the doors or go through the walls and such. It's just a little spooky.
Yeah. In spots like this, it's like having that big key is really nice because there's potential to avoid out here if you get knocked by the keys while you're climbing up here.
Yeah.
And in the original version, ooh, yeah, it's so close. It's like, it always feels like you're gonna get knocked off. But
Yeah.
avoid out there, Medley's with you, you go through it manually. You got the big keys.
Yeah, just open the door. Definitely nice.
Oh, looks like we are gonna go see Lyric do Grandma Mail, so not too far
Okay,
behind.
so yeah, Grandma will give us go mode here. And Lyric will be more or less the go mode Earth Temple behind. Okay, it was a bottle that Laz stored there, so Laz at 3 bottles now. Makes sense. Bottle being the Baron blocker, since it does lead to required item. Good skip for me as well. Can be a little muscle memory to just BK skip at that point.
Autopilot.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what
I mean, yeah, a go mode ETs a lot of time. You could like one cycle Mogera, whereas Laz doesn't get any regrabs. That would save some time. But yeah, you're just kind of hang on cleaner execution. Could happen. Could happen. There's still a lot of execution left in the seed here.
Oh, for sure. One more boss.
Iron boots.
Up again.
Yep.
Laz not giving away any execution on Valhalla, though. Very clean. So. Rupee there.
Nice.
We do have Grandma's suit, so Puppet Cannon is a bit more relaxed.
Yeah. Don't worry about magic for sure.
Yeah. Have the key for Wind Temple, so or not, I guess the big key, so no, not too much room for error there.
Yeah.
So I guess it just comes down to bosses and Puppet Cannon.
Yeah, I suppose the order that you route checks in Wind Temple looking for the small key could be something too. It's not by itself enough to make up the difference, but could be something to contribute towards Lyric kind of overtaking in the end here.
If you have go mode Wind Temple, what checks do you check?
Usually I just do like a normal route.
Okay.
And just yeah.
I'm saying.
Like I definitely do feel tempted to like skip the first dungeon secret, or instead of opening the fan with my car, just jump down to the bottom and check the 2 checks in the spike or the cracked floor room. So yeah, it kind of depends on how I feel on the day.
No, I guess
I'd say usually I'd kind of just usual route, normal route.
Dungeon Secrets one can be kind of tricky, but I feel like it's generally there more than it isn't. I don't know if that's just a bias or not.
Laza blowing the leaf piles there. Not sure what she was looking for.
Arrows.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice snipe from Lyric with the light arrows like that. Wonder if she'll burn down the curtains here.
Yeah, maybe. She does have the bow equipped anyway, so why not? Yeah. So hopefully it's a nice little small key to speed things up just ever so slightly. And it is. Just bag that.
Sadly, no small key on the first check.
I wonder if you could. Can you store that small key? Like, if you got storage and you pick it up, the boomerang, does that store it and you can like
That's
smart
what I
with
was
that?
thinking about.
I don't know. That I don't know. I could see it working, for sure. I just don't know for sure.
Similar cutscene, I guess. The difference is the objects loaded there, right? Versus it's the chest. I don't know if that's gonna interact differently. Maybe someone in the watchers check.
Yeah, maybe so. Oh! Ooh, that is unfortunate.
But again,
yeah, luckily Medley's here and we do start with EGL. But yeah, maybe like a misinput or something, but pressing E there, slashing and bonking into the void. That is unfortunate.
now if this was without the run ending.
It'd be rough. I mean, you just store a chest. It's not the end of the world, but
Yeah.
you do lose more time. This dungeon secret I hate.
Yeah.
Just so out of the way.
I mean, hey, at least it's not the basement in 18. We got rid of that one with the quickness. I was just like, nope.
That's true. I didn't mind that one that much. Honestly.
Okay.
I hate the wind temple one more. Like I get that
Really?
more annoying, but I would much prefer the wind temple one.
You see, you just need to get the one scene where it's like ET. There's some items in there. It's just like you need to go down there and you don't have either bow or fire and ice, and it's like, man, I think I'll go back down here again.
Yeah.
I had the roughest preset seat ever. I guess it was my routing.
I see.
I had to go down there, so I definitely am biased against that check with a feather.
That's fair. Lyric gonna get some chest storage again. She could technically just continue the dungeon vanilla, more or less, with Medley. But yeah, just gonna get storage here. Oh, a fast small key here on Laz's side, just on the hub room chest. So yeah, we just go in.
Poppy with a little knowledge drop. Always gamble first dungeon secrets and win temples.
True.
Poppy says it's probably true.
I mean, not bonking this time for Lyric. Very nice. It would suck. That one is definitely more annoying. Yeah, I would say definitely more to fall. Oh!
Yeah.
That is rough. Yeah, luckily we do have Medley here now. But yeah, voiding twice in this go mode is definitely not what you want to see if you're a Lyric fan.
Another part of why Wind Temple is also so scary is right there with chest storage. If you fall down, if you don't get that side hop just right, fall into that crack there, you're not getting back out. I think. I wanna say that's
You
correct.
can get back out. There's a
really?
there's a way
How?
you can. You can like
More.
unequip the iron boots and like side hop into the spike, and it will like knock you out of the pit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a nice backup to know when you have chest storage. But luckily we don't have to worry about it in this season.
Yeah, exactly.
We won't have chest storage. Let's see if we get any regrabs. Unfortunately missing the tongue there.
Last time I thought about that was when that speedrun was actually
I see.
maybe it was
Yeah, I mean it's a very like niche thing to know.
a backup strat to already.
Yeah. But it is like a you know a saying where you're only as good as your backups. So you definitely do want to know what happens when things go wrong and not panic.
Wide boots.
think Laz is trying to go for another re-grab, but after it failing it once, you have to deal with these babies really mess up the targeting, so
They're absolutely atrocious.
pretty rough. I definitely don't want to get eaten here. It's a lot of damage. A kill, but yeah, not the cleanest Mulgera here, unfortunately for Laz.
Not dying though, so.
Not dying. Yeah.
10 to 15 second time save.
Yeah, and optimally here you would want to stand right in the middle of Mulgera's room. But I don't know if there's a way to consistently get that positioning.
Just so you're.
Yeah, was that a 4-cycle Valhalla
Yeah.
for Lyric? Okay, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, both bosses here not going well for the runners. We'll see if Lyric can get a cleaner Mulgera than Laz did, but Laz is off to Hyrule now.
Mhm.
The trial Mulgera theme, that's fair. I think I prefer the base Mulgera theme, but I prefer the trial Valhalla theme. I think the trial Valhalla theme slaps. It's a good one.
Going to Windfall. Oh, sorry.
Yep. Yeah. going to-
Ignore me. I was like, why are we going back to Windfall? We have to literally to go to the dungeon.
Yeah. Yeah, no way around
I gotta catch
skipping
up.
the dungeon, unfortunately. But yeah, Lyric's still about a Gomo dungeon behind.
Still, anything could happen.
That is true. That is true.
I would say anything though is a bit more out of the question. We do have great.
Yeah, anything can happen, but there's a very limited number of things that would allow Lyric to make up the difference at this point. But, you know, there is still game 2 after this. The runners are playing the entire best of 3 back-to-back here, so game 2
I can
comes
never do
after this, and game 3 right after.
Like, I finished one seed, my brain's like fried. So, I mean, more power to both these runners for being able to have the stamina to do these things.
Definitely helps that in this rando the seeds aren't too long. Like most seeds are sub 2. So if you can kind of survive 4 hours of seed, then you could potentially get a best of 3 series done. 6 if lose
Since
again.
you've been longer here, Tanjo, what's like the longest average season?
I mean, it probably have to be the first season that I joined, which is season 3. I think seeds before that was probably longer, but like when I joined, we didn't have CTMC or hints, and I want to say it was 4 dungeons. I'm pretty sure. So, but we also didn't have like island puzzles, so I honestly don't know.
You know, with
Like,
like the
Average times were like 2:30, I guess. I don't know.
not too bad.
Not too bad. Not too bad at all. But like now the average time is probably like 1:40 or something. I don't know. And you
guess
can have
also part of
seeds
it-
be like 1:20 or.
Wonder how much of that is also just execution from.
Oh,
players
for
on
sure.
different
Yeah.
methods. Especially with some of the larger skips that are now like fairly standard.
4 hours seeds. Yeah. We have a multi-world event happening. Probably a tournament. Almost certainly a tournament, but. Those seeds will probably be the longest seed in a competitive setting. Because even with mixed pools co-op, those were probably around the 3-hour mark? Average? I don't remember, honestly. And then Sporolog is obviously very fast because it's Sporolog. I mean, unless you count in the planning time, I guess. And random settings, I guess, could be very variable, but they're rarely extremely bad. So, pretty fast randomizer, generally. Not had an all sanity tournament.
I do think we've had almost or a couple. Like probably not during the races here. I'll be surprised if we.
That would be wild. A
I
standard
think
season 8 seed.
maybe I was
sub-hour.
talking to someone. I think it was Bobby, and he almost got like a sub-hour. It's honestly wild, just with like how the items play.
Yeah.
I think I've had like a few, maybe like 1 or 2 years. Definitely a little bit better. Probably could have been sub-hour run. Just one lap.
Sure. Yeah. You're not getting quick snipes here on Laz's side on his tail. Get that snipe, that's good. Nice, good snipe there. Oh, just barely missing that one. Can we avoid a spin cycle? Yes, nice.
If you don't get a spin cycle, that's pretty good in my book.
Yeah, it's good enough for me.
And again, even though missing missing some of those shots is kind of unless you do have just like the normal sort of magic that will be dropped
Yeah.
by any of the keys. And even if you don't, again, magic by agreements.
Yeah. Definitely the first trick I recommend people learn when they play this game because it's like infinite health and magic. It's so good.
Literally a cheat code.
Yeah. Not getting the double curve shot there. And I know Laz isn't a fan of the bait strats, but we never really bought bait this seed anyways, so now the runner will be doing bait strats.
Maybe, I don't think Laz was going to also put some of the magic in this.
Oh. Just going for the snipes.
What everyone wants to do is someone, people grind out third phase Puppet Ganon just doing all snipes. I feel like
Yeah,
that's Bobby.
I mean, it would be the fastest, I guess, if you can like just quick snipe. Just get one snipe and then double trog shot or something, maybe.
Yeah.
Someone needs to grind out the double trog. Ooh, Lyric not getting the regrab there. Too high, unfortunately. Maybe try and get rid of some of these babies to go for a second attempt, but we'll see.
Seems a bit.
They might jump at you even if you go for it. Yeah, they're just in the way now.
Yeah, kind of blocking me. Bobby, you say that you like bait strats, but then like in a year, I bet you're just gonna be going for like snipes.
True. Definitely would be the fast strat to just snipe
That was
the tail.
That was a very awkward camera point of view.
Ooh. Yeah, I think for this because the way the tongue works in Mulgera is like after it like flails about, it always goes to like the middle bottom of Mulgera's mouth. So like their Lyric probably needed to aim much lower to try to get a regrab. But yeah. Alright, we got magic armor. Let's go. I love using magic armor for this because I like to just stand there, take the hits.
That's cool.
Giga Chad.
makes it a lot more comfy to have also that double damage, and you're not forced to rely on execution to keep the double hits alive. Drain's pretty slow too.
All right, and that is Laz GG's finishing in first in game number 1.
GG's.
Time of 1:43:34.
Pretty average time. Actually, I would say probably a bit faster than what I would lead to believe if you told me that this was Wind Temple, Earth Temple, Tower of the Gods. Just blank there, not even the barren spots.
Yeah. It's probably like a longer time for the average season 8 seed because we don't have Forsaken Fortress. But for these runners, pretty good time.
Yeah,
pretty
but
good.
For the average,
well done.
Double song dungeons,
Double
Wind Temple,
temple,
Earth Temple.
yeah. Yeah, and GG's to Lyric, gonna DNF this one. Makes sense. Just gotta go to game 2.
Yeah, it looks like we will be having that come up very shortly. So I believe Montgol, if I'm pronouncing that right, will be coming up to commentate with Tanjo. So a bit of kind of a different dynamic for commentary for this next race, but still all the more exciting as you go into a game 2. Laz up 1-0.
Yeah,
so
thanks for joining me, Luger.
Thank you for having me. It's really fun to commentate these, and thank you to the trackers who are. Help me out here, Tanjo. Here we go. Bobby and Alex. Thank you, Bobby and Alex, for tracking, and then again, thank you, Tanjo, for commentating with me, and thank you to Bacon for re-hosting the stream. So I'm gonna hop off and I guess leave it to you all with the round number 2. Take care, everyone.
Thanks for joining. But yeah, game 2 will be going ahead in, roughly speaking, about 9-10ish minutes. So we'll go back onto countdown screen for a little bit, and then we'll back until then.